Hello, welcome back. I do apologize for cutting the video off so abruptly. What happened is I just realized that I forgot to turn on the in-game audio, so all the dialogues and in-game music and giant fireball explosions, you're not getting that, so I turned that on, and there you go. Not to say that you won't be listening or hearing from my angelic voice,
enemies ahead!
but now you get to also listen to this guy shouting more enemies ahead and stuff like that. So, and where did you come from? 3 guys. One guardian captain. And that's why I like that.
Let's do this quickly! Get out of here!
Wow, there's a lot of guys here. I think you should heal yourself. This is good. I think just if I keep hitting it or something, it's gonna be fine. Jowen is like so squishy. Anybody can kill him at this point, I guess. He sucks as a teammate. Honestly, I don't think I need to mages at this point in the game. They're kind of annoying and easy to kill. I'd rather have a warrior in the team right now, so any chance I have to like switch into a warrior and a rogue, I think I might just do that.
That's one less to worry about.
I shall do it.
And the stuff on my back looks really like evil, so I don't know if it has any effect on my character's like affiliation with good or evil, or if there's even like affiliations at all in this. Ah, there it is. Nicely labeled, Jowen's phylactery. Continue.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
Okay, let's find mine.
Free.
He just looked kind of evil. I must confess something. What do I have to confess? I don't remember confessing.
Now? Can't it wait until we're away from this tower?
Yes, I suppose you can.
We can talk later if you want.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he like would leave the party if I tell him that. So hey, it's a statue. It moved over here. Guess the game designer is lazy and they just made all these statues the same. I wish I could turn people into statues. That would be awesome. Let me get the map. Okay. Nice, a shortcut. I guess I don't need a key to open it this way.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
I assure you this isn't what it looks like.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You are right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this Blood Mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Oh, fuck. See, why can't you use this earlier? That would have been much more useful.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
He is fucked.
I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
Ah, fuck, did I just lose him? I want my staff and my shirt and my amulet back. Ah, fuck you, Jowan. Jowan said he wasn't a blood mage.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
He can't have gone far. You can still capture him.
Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily didn't know.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Oh, fuck no, I'm not giving you my staff.
Very well. I believe you.
Ha.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Nothing.
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation. The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had.
Can I kill
How are
him
we
now?
to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving. But I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm going with Duncan.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it.
I might leave the Circle forever.
The Circle never forgets its apprentices. But The Grey Wardens shall be your family now.
Thank you. Perhaps the Grey Wardens will appreciate my talents more.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits.
Seems like everybody mastered the technique or technologies of hovering weapons. I feel like they should use it for more than just, making weapons hover. Maybe they can build like a
We will be
hovering tank or
traveling
something.
south through the hinterlands to
That
the
would be
ruin of
better.
Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest.
So,
The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
whoa, I look weird.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, Fred. Might I know your name?
I look like a golem. Can we skip the introductions?
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I apologize, I think my phone is ringing somewhere. Ah, there it is. Turn it off. Sounds like the bite's almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
You sound so arrogant. So, I wonder, how much of a sandbox this game is going to be.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yeah, so I don't know how big of a sandbox it is going to be. Anyways, it looks like it was just going to be a map. But, I guess, let me finish these dialogues first. I keep trying to talk and they keep trying to push dialogue on me and I just don't know when it's going to stop. So let me just finish this. You didn't seem to take Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
You could if you were not such a fool. Wow. In the real world, I get
Speak of
executed.
the king so. He is over-eager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Wonderful, let's get it over with.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
crap. Wow, that was a lot of things that just happened. Anyways, as I was saying before, all these dialogues rudely interrupted me. I heard that this game isn't quite a total sandbox like Skyrim or, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto. It's more like a, I don't know, what BioWare normally makes, like with the Star Wars, the Old Republic and stuff, where you just sort of a sandbox, but within like certain regions and stuff. So I have to like really explore that a little bit more. Not quite sure. It's going really linearly right now though, because it's just leading me from one place to another. So I'm not sure like whether they'll give me a choice on which regions I can go to. But, I mean, I don't have this game on like full HD quality right now, just so that I can get the frame rates going. I'm changing or upgrading to a new computer soon, so hopefully I can do this on 1080p and have really nice frame rates. But it looks really good right now, anyways. I mean, I can't really complain. This is really good graphics for me right now, anyways. So I'm supposed to look for a
Hey,
Alistair.
you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I wish I could use a bow and arrow or something. Let me look at my character. So I do 10 damage. 28 magic. I guess, I don't know if we're still in the tutorial part of the game. I still haven't, like, all of my companions just left me, so I don't know who my actual companions will be. I guess that teaches me to actually, I don't know, equip people until I know for sure they'll be with me, but I honestly thought I was going to be with Gallon, because he looked like somebody who would be a companion.
Not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
How the fuck should I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Do they fight often?
More than usual lately. Good thing the Teyrn's the only one who can speak to the king like that.
I should go.
As you wish.
I don't know how much, like, persuasion or how much the coercion actually affected my dialogue options. The persuasion seems to work every single time, so that might be because of the coercion, so I might put more into that.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Is Teyrn inside?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Surely you can tell me a little about it?
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with them.
I suppose you have a message for him?
No, I don't.
Hold on, then.
What the hell message could I possibly have?
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I feel like there's only like one Grey Warden. What's going on? Why am I so famous? How do you know that?
His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Caelan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
This guy looks really evil. Like, I know he's the king's uncle or some shit, but like, seriously. He looks very pale and pasty. Fascination you don't share?
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Caelan thinks. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement. for one so young. And I suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I wonder if he'd still say the same thing if I like chose my character to have a full beard or something like that. So I don't know how much my appearance actually affects dialogue options, but I feel like it doesn't at all. I don't know.
If Kalen has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marik's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
So I guess everybody feel like, or thinks that the king is a total dumbass. This guy included. But I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Hit them with your sword up, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin.
Are you gonna shoot me? Shoot me, I dare you. Nope, no shooting. Okay, I guess I don't shoot.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a Genlock. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe.
I wonder if I actually get to like go down there and explore the forest.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
Or like doing a battle or anything. Praying girl, I don't want to talk to you right now.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade. For there is no
As you say.
I wonder if there's like a shop around here. I have like so much stuff on me that I really just can't use. I'm sorry if you're bored with this game right now. I don't know where I can find somebody to fight. It just seems like a lot of dialogue at this point, but I guess getting the backstory done is also pretty important as well. Ah, thing made drop. There's you again. Do I just talk to you?
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I'm ready to begin the journey ritual.
Then you will need to locate Alistair and tell him it is time. I'm not certain where he went off to. Knowing him, I'm not sure I want to know.
Ah, fuck. We gotta do fetch quests. Come on. I think that's where he is, right? Channel.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pip,
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Go tell Turnlogain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Talk to you?
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
You have a problem with those?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like other soldiers.
We aren't. We're ash warriors.
But you're obviously not made of ash. I'm funny. Funny guy.
Do you take everything so literally?
Funny guy.
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the dwarf son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Oh, I'm guessing that dog in the back is the hound that that's in like that my Mabari crunch thing is supposed to feed. And he's doing the same motion over and over again, I guess, which is kind of funny. Can I hear this? Do I want to hear this? Can I hear this old tale?
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Lathias was a clean tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
And they feasted on blood and lived happily ever after?
Not in this tale, friend. Matthias's prowess earned him the love of Morriganna, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skaia learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morriganna away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Matthias slew Morriganna in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Matthias an honoured burial in the mountains. We live by his teachings, even today.
Okay, do I get an Ash Warrior companion or something? Or is this just background shit that
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Matthias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
Oh, I want that shirt of dwarven chain. So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
I don't care about these. I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Okay, so a codex. I'm not sure what these codexes are for. Do they like give me experience or something? Or is it just like sort of a completionist thing? I don't think I can ever do that. Like go through and look through all the codexes.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs. Wait. Maybe I can get a quest. Why would I help you?
This beast is in the king's service, just like you and I. This is a Mabari, a smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Holy shit, he's an ugly dog. Well, at least he's better than Chihuahua. You can kill the dog. Put the muzzle on.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly.
Doesn't seem like I put
Come
anything
to
on.
think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive.
Alright, a quest.
With a blood-red centre.
Alright, I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
So much for muzzling it. Looks like it's still barking and biting people and shit.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the fade,
Win! Hello, Win.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Yes, I know about that.
Oh, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
King Kalen thinks the battle will go well.
The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
I don't remember encountering any.
They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Okay. I'll just kill everything.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Go not into death gladly. Acknowledge that evil has been held at bay by
My gosh, this is just an entire snooze fest of talking.
So,
Talk to you.
Any luck? Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Isn't that a little paranoid?
That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will, we'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Honestly, I really don't care what it is at this point.
I
feel like the game will explain
anyway,
itself.
I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I might be able to get more information about the joining ritual, whatever it's called, but I am just not interested at this point. I just want to go and kill something. I'm sure at some point late in the game I'd wish for a more easy time with just me going around talking to people, but
may you find favor in the Maker's eyes.
Maybe.
So let it be.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
And if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Okay. Tell me why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Okay, so here's the guard.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter.
Can I kill him for the food?
They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Seems like a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal? This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
So I guess the coercion thing in my skills is quite useful. I might want to max that out. It looks like I can actually complete quests with it. So.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
I'll take... I'm not gonna be that evil. Wait. Do I get the key? I think I might get the key anyways.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
See, if he wasn't gonna give me the key, I would just kill him. So it's over here.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Good way to keep me in there. I wonder what the heck is over here on that side of the map. Let's see. Wounded soldier, wounded soldier. There hasn't even been a battle yet. Why are everybody wounded?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Yes, yes, yes. There's this guy over here. That's Alistair. Okay, I've been just walking around for no reason like an idiot. Okay, Alistair's over here. And I can loot a chest on my way to my Grey Warden friend over there.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
Do you not recognize my brand, good mage? I am one of the Tranquil. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the king's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Can I ask him to leave and let me loot?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantment are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Okay, I guess I can't like just kill him and take the chest. Or can I? Now
it is begun. That course of action is inadvisable.
Well, fuck you. I should have chosen a rogue. All these chests, they might contain some like really cool stuff. Are you a...
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
How dare you?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Okay. What kind of supplies?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna look through the shop and get rid of all my shit, and we'll start back up after I do that. So, I feel like you guys don't want to see me look through all the goods that they have and equip my character. But if you guys do want to, leave a comment. I'll actually keep including that in there. So, yeah. Great. Let's see what goods you have.
So long as you keep it